Welcome to HCN Evening News Bulletin with me, Clinton D'Souza, and here are the top stories. Looks like Goa is not only famous for its beaches and food, but is also quite famous for its road condition. In today's story, we will show you some of the roads which are damaged, and these roads were recently built while some are under construction. Even the Atal Setu bridge have seen potholes, while the route from Porvorim up to Perne will give you a good bumpy ride. Watch.
This is the national highway. तुम्ही पहिला जाल्यार the people that are facing inconvenience on this road is in such a bad condition. Now main thing is we have to ask who was given this contract of this road, because the PWD minister keeps saying that everything is okay, 300 crores is sanctioned for the road. This was announced before the lockdown, the main lockdown happened, and you can see what is the present situation right now. This is not my problem. This is people's problem, Goinkarache problem, people who are coming down as tourists here. This is like right from the bridge. You come down and this is the inconvenience that people have to face every day. People moving out of Panjim, people entering into Panjim, and this is capital city. You have built big bridges. You can see this road is a mess. Previous few days you can see there was a full traffic jam on this road. So why are public being faced such inconvenience? We as hashtag also keep voicing up, but this is just not my issue. आमचे लोकांचे issue there. लोकांक त्रास जाता. So PWD minister, who is the contractor of this road? This was under section also. So who is handling this? Is anyone getting out of their office and checking? कोण बाहेर स्वतः ऑफिसाच्यान चेक करता की बाबा लोकांक प्रॉब्लेम जाता, हे रोड सारखे करपाक जाय. This should have been done before the rain, and even if it was done before the rains, you can see the quality of the work that is being done right now. So आमचे लोकांचे पैसे, public funds who येता ते आमकां विचारपाक जाय. You can see पळयात, previously also an ambulance passed by, a patient is inside. So much of inconvenience that public goes through. It's frustration. How much do we shout? How much do we fight? So we have to hold the people in charge, the contractors mainly, whether who's taken what commission and what quality of work is being put into this kind of road. So PWD minister, don't give fake promises, because we are not blind. We are witnessing this day in, day out. People's backs are breaking. People are meeting with accidents because of bad roads. You all have the funds. You all are in power. Yet people are facing this. Please look into this. Don't give fake promises.
One of our viewers even filmed a video which shows you how bad the road is. Today, in this special story, we will take you to a family at Taligaon who is complaining against the government's Griha Aadhaar policy. Sophia De Mello said that in spite of applying and complaining for nearly 6 months, she hasn't received any amount through this scheme. Sophia and her husband have urged the Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, to help them. They are helpless.
We are going to a very financial problem, very tough time. We are living in a house, a very small house, no money, help, nothing. And a grey Aadhaar, that scheme of mine is not coming properly. The money 6 months has not come, and now this 2 months also it's not come. What we are supposed to do, what we are supposed to eat, and what we are supposed to do. And my husband also is going to a very tough time. He also doesn't have a money help. Whatever he does, that he takes out his days. His original handicap, physical handicap. And I am handicapped because my knee got damaged to an accident. So I can't walk, I can't work, I can't do anything. So dear friends, please tell me what to do now. What shall I do? Please CM, I need you all to help me. Help we both and give us our money properly. The scheme give properly. The 6 months money is not come. What to do now? Please help us.
मगे बायले आधा दिवचं पण अब त्रासाल पडले सर उपकार मागता श्यामाकडे आणि तो श्यामचे बाप म्हणा थंडी घ्या पाय ते आहे गरीब त्यांना तुम्ही कालचे सर
See, sir, voting time, you all come for voting. That time we vote for you all. And you all say you all will do this, you all will do that, you all will do that. But in the end, now when the time we are left to help us, nobody is helping us. The first wave also, lockdown, you all did not help us. And now this wave also, we are going to a very tough time. What shall we do, sir? What shall we do? Please, CM, please help us. We need your help.
Goa's AIBA certified International Technical Officer and Vice President of Goa Boxing Association, Lenny Da Gama, is the only evaluator from Asia to be a part of this championship this year, the rest being either from the United States or Europe. Da Gama's job at the championship will be evaluate the referees and judges as per their performance in the ring during the bouts and to check on the manipulation. The monitored championship will have one boxing ring with only 2 evaluators and 1 observer. Watch to what Lenny has to say on his new responsibility at the Tokyo 2020.
I was a boxer. Then I was a national referee, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. Then I was an Asian referee judge. Thereafter, when IBA took over, I passed my refereeing judging 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. In 2010, I became an international technical official having passed the test in Kazakhstan. 2012, I was promoted after my exam to be an evaluator of the referee judges. And very recently, in 2018, I am not only an evaluator, but I am also an observer. An observer is above the evaluator. I have been an observer at the World Youth Championship. Okay, I have been an evaluator and observer at 2 of the Olympic qualifiers, one in Africa, Dakar, Africa, and at London, UK. So probably that has built up to my selection. Now I will tell you what is the job of an evaluator and observer. A evaluator assesses the referee. First and foremost, we guide and motivate the referees and judges appointed for a certain championship and tell them what are the uniform signals, what is right and what is wrong, how to judge and how to referee. We revise the whole thing again, having a full 1-day seminar with a presentation of rules, regulations and uniform signals. Thereafter at the championship, every day during the championship, one sits as a referee evaluator, one sits as a judge evaluator, and he judges the judges as per their scoring. We only use 3-star referee judges for very major championships like World Championship or the Olympics, and the best. So thereafter, after they finish the bout, if they are a little below the mark, we call them to our table and we explain to them their mistakes and motivate them. As to the referee evaluation, we watch their movement, their dress, their discipline, how they command, whether they interact with the boxers. They should not be touching the boxers. Every movement of theirs is video recorded and totally watched. This is not all. We also watch for manipulation.
Okay.
You know, at the Rio Olympics, there was a lot of manipulation, and 36 referee judges were suspended and have been under suspension till now. So we do not want this sort of things to happen. We want transparency and neutrality. We want the best boxer to win, the best boxer to become a champion, and that is what we are there for. So, apart from briefing them after the bout, we also brief them next morning at a general briefing. Then the evaluators and observers sit with the technical delegate and inform him which are the referees and judges who are up or down, who have been manipulating, who needs to be rested, suspended or demoted. It is as tough as that. And at the Olympics, if anybody is caught manipulation, there and there the luggage will come from their room and they'll be given their ticket home. At the end of the championship, each one of us put up a report evaluating and assessing each referee and judge. So this report facilitates their promotion or their assessment for next championships. Now at the championship, IBA has put up a new rule that anyone can protest, any team can protest on a wrong decision. And that is the time when the evaluators and the observer, they form the jury. They form the jury for the bout review. They go and watch the bout in slow motion, score the bout all over again, and if the bout happens to be on the other side, then the decision is immediately overturned. So this is the job of an evaluator. It is very tough. In the night, we sit down and analyze every bout, every round, and if one thinks that it is a holiday to Tokyo or to a holiday to every championship, no. We sit down till around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, analyzing all the 20 bouts of the day, every round of the bout. So it's 3 rounds, 20 bouts, and it's really, really tough.
24th June is a big day in Goa. This day, Goa celebrates the feast of St. John the Baptist, which is also known in Goa as Sanjuan. This year, due to the ongoing pandemic, Sanjuan was celebrated within the families and neighbors. Major celebrations weren't seen this year, but we will show you how some celebrated Sanjuan this year.
Te bandetleu Sanjuan ce pesnor ami Maoria aileu
John Baptistaची परब करता व्हडा मनान ताका आमी रेस्पेक्ट दिता ताणें आमचेर कृपेची बेस्तां घातल्या वाड्यान शांतिकाय दिल्या मागता देवा कडेन जशें आमकां दिलां तें आख्या संवसाराक दिवचें आमी आयज वर्सान वरोस ही परब तेजी कोत्ता दुनिया देवा कडेन मागता अशेंच आमकां सांगाता सगळ्या भावांक एकोठान दवरूंक आनी कुशाल बरीन ओ सांजांव सुपर उमटा विवा सांजांव
आमचो ग्रुप हा एली बॉयज म्हणून आमी हिंगा वर्सान वरस आमी सांजांव वता बट आमचो अशी जाल्यार व्हडलो ग्रूप जाता मात हे पाटी आमी आसूं आमच्या फ्रेंडांक सांगला बाबा घरा कडेच रावन करचें तुमकां कितें आमी सगल्यांक व्हरोन आमी सगल्यांक फ्रुट्स हें तें दिलेलें आहा कित्याक आमच्या ग्रुपाक कोणाक सोडूंक ना मेंबरांक आनी एक म्हणटा तें आमचे आमी हिंगा लागूचलेच आमचे वाडायले शेताचे वाडायले आमी आमच्या गांवचेच आमी भायले कोण न्हू आनी आमचे खुबशे आमचे ग्रुपाचे मेंबर भायरूय आहा इवन मेर्शेन आहा तालिगांव आहा ओल्ड गोवा खूब कडेन आहा बट आमी कोणाक आपोवंक ना बिकॉज ऑफ द पेंडेमीक सिट्युएशन कित्याक केसी वाडत वयता सो तेका लागून आमी बारीकशे आमच्या मदेंच रावन आमी सेलिब्रेट करपाक आमी अशें चिंतलां.
For the final story, the government to amend petition filed against acquittal of senior journalist Tarun Tejpal in the rape case. The senior advocate Kapil Sibal represented Tejpal in the High Court, Goa. Well, that's all we have in today's news bulletin. For more news and updates, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel at HCN Goa and also follow us to stay updated on our alerts on Twitter and Facebook at O Herald Goa. Until then, stay safe and take care.